Hello everyone and welcome to the Baba Yara Stadium here in Kumasi. It is the home ground, it is the fortress of the Porcupine Warriors Asante Kotoko. This afternoon they are daring the might of Legon Cities in a match day 26 encounter, and for 90 minutes it promises to be nothing but fireworks here today. Selom Yao Bless gets us underway for this epic encounter. Well, picked up by Hans Kofi, seems to be good enough. Jonah Kotoko is in a scoring position, checks in but slips in the process. Ball is cleared, but Selom Yao Bless has given the advantage of a penalty.
In a very good position, very dangerous player. Would turn beautifully here. It seems there was contact.
He makes himself big in the goal post here. Legon Cities go 1, 2, 3. It's goal number 1 for Legon Cities.
Superb penalty, expertly taken penalty. Just look at how he was able to swerve the goalkeeper.
It's crossed in nicely. Oh! Where was the marking? He registers a goal in his name.
What a way to score your 4th goal of the season. Ripped apart again. Just look at the pass from Hans Kofi. And then he moved from where he moved from. Nobody located the run of Hans Kofi.
Another opportunity for Imoro to bend one through. Pressure on Kotoko, get themselves back into the game. That's the man who came on just a few minutes ago.
No marking whatsoever. Just look at that delivery. Superb one. It wasn't dealt with the first time, but just look at with a series, with a perfect pinpoint header, and the supporters.
Michel Otuenwell. Referee Selom Yao Bless believes that we've had enough, but it's halftime here at the Baba Yara Stadium. Well, we're back here at the Baba Yara Stadium.
Legon Cities playing so well, as well as Kotoko.
Kotoko has been let loose once again. Sends in a decent cross. The header is on, and Legon Cities restore.
I tell you, simple with a brilliant pass, and Atukwe with that wonderful delivery, and 2 Legon Cities were waiting for that cross. Hans Kofi got at the end of it and bang at the back of the net. That lad had no chance at all.
And Legon Cities at this stage playing with so much confidence. Fabio Gama with a shot, and again it's grabbed nicely. Swings one in. Oh! Another free header.
Straight into Neuer, and who was there? Nobody there. It was a free header.
Kotoko come forward. Now the decent cross. Oh, that nearly resulted in a comeback goal.
Samuel Boateng with that header. Just look at that header.
And the referee brings the match to an end. What a game it has been. The chanting and singing has finally died down. Hello everyone and welcome to the Baba Yara Stadium here in Kumasi. It is the home ground, it is the fortress of the Porcupine Warriors Asante Kotoko. This afternoon they are daring the might of Legon Cities in a match day 26 encounter, and for 90 minutes it promises to be nothing but fireworks here today. Selom Yao Bless gets us underway for this epic encounter. Well, picked up by Hans Kofi, seems to be good enough. Jonah Kotoko is in a scoring position, checks in but slips in the process. Ball is cleared, but Selom Yao Bless has given the advantage of a penalty.
In a very good position, very dangerous player. Would turn beautifully here. It seems there was contact.
He makes himself big in the goal post here. Legon Cities go 1, 2, 3. It's goal number 1 for Legon Cities.
Superb penalty, expertly taken penalty. Just look at how he was able to swerve the goalkeeper.
It's crossed in nicely. Oh! Where was the marking? He registers a goal in his name.
What a way to score your 4th goal of the season. Ripped apart again. Just look at the pass from Hans Kofi. And then he moved from where he moved from. Nobody located the run of Hans Kofi.
Another opportunity for Imoro to bend one through. Pressure on Kotoko, get themselves back into the game. That's the man who came on just a few minutes ago.
No marking whatsoever. Just look at that delivery. Superb one. It wasn't dealt with the first time, but just look at with a series, with a perfect pinpoint header, and the supporters.
Michelle Otwen. Well, referee Salom Yalbless believes that we've had enough, but it's halftime here at the Baba Yara Stadium. Well, we're back here at the Baba Yara Stadium.
Legon Cities playing so well, as well as Kotoko.
Kotoko has been let loose once again, sent in a decent cross. The header is on, and Legon Cities restore.
I tell you, simple with a brilliant pass, and Atukwe with that wonderful delivery, and two Legon Cities were waiting for that cross. Hans Kofi got at the end of it and bang at the back of the net. That lad had no chance at all.
And Legon Cities at this stage playing with so much confidence. Fabio Gama with a shot, and again it's grabbed nicely. Swings one in. Oh! Another free header.
Mark the 16, Mark the 26. Akabako near Bodin Navy. And he ended the Bebasin Yami Adma, a Monday 20. Anna, the next league, you know, ever basso. Now, dear by any. I have Friday, no, Accra so folk Legon, Accra Lions, and a boy, almost a coming and some Mutimu, or Montimi and Tibi. Accra Galupis, Etra Homa, Ashanti Gold, ever share no Bako Montimi ante. Now, ene, Kumasia Santi Kotoko, so, Yatna ho, Emma, ye gave my boy and so no. Anko ye, my answer so, yene, a ye, Legon Cities, Legon Cities, Anna, a boy, answer so, Bono, Anko ye, a tea for me, ba, a shall dear crabby. Say, there is, I don't know, says sound or no, I don't know, maybe. Now, saying to the sound the Gini Pow, but my hands with the shoe credit say, ba, Nancy so. Mamma, 1 minute, me for highlighting the Atusonafi, Master Timasa, but see, I'll be back in a jiffy.
With me is the head coach, Maxwell Kunedu. Coach, grateful for your time again. You were very much in the mood today. Tactically, you were very brilliant with your system of play and formation right from the onset. First of all, just describe the performance that you saw from your boys.
Yes, I think both teams did well. With all due respect to my beloved club, Marcia Santi Kotoko. It's a team I know too much or too well. And like we said from the initial stages, we practice it a lot.
eye Asante Kotoko Dreams FC so already also Dreams FC any Kumasi Kevesa ebo 1-1 baby any Go Stars share 11 Wonders eka baako a omantumi ante Brekum Chelsea share Aduana Stars eka baako omantumi ante Mediama minuani omo so share Wafa West Africa Football Academy baako omo so antumi ante Elmina Sharks any Red Tama United ebo 1-1 Asante Kotoko Asante Kotoko trafie ma Legon Cities eba be share eka miensa yentimi anti yetimu baako yetimu baako na echena nyame yaduma bechem eni Karela nso so e de betata so ewo nana ofusuji abo park ewo bechem enti samre no de akwakoba no mama yenko for league table no emra na league table no samre Asante Kotoko still leading 52 points. Now, I never quite have say about 2 games. I ain't me and win it. Before I any has to football, but you lose 2. But after see a share has we you lose 2 at once, which is very bad. I think Prosper na Teogum on any quite an place ni na no. I think say was say almost they have to do a lot of work. Na Niama entimi entutoye Emma Asante Kotoko because Niama na ekono. Utimu say enyade a ekoye kura. Enyade a ekoye. Enti Asante Kotoko ene that kind omabo 26 Samre omo 52 points Bechem United ene etoso Bechem ene etoso mienu ewa abra womo so abo omabo match no makomako 25 omo 44 points Mediema enso so ewo etoso 42 omo 42 points na eya Accra so folk ene Aduana Stars League log say yeah picking from GTV Sports Plus omunko eni House of Folk etoso enum reason ne say head to head Aduana Stars LED House of Folk enye goes for as at now omumienu omagba awie enti omagba awie no head to head we say Aduana ene toso 9 na House of Folk abetoso num enti league log na nkasa as at now Aduana Stars ene toso 9 and House of Folk etosunum even though both of them ni 2 teams ni nyina ewo 40 points it is amre so be here Asante Kotoko LED Aduana Stars eka points no makomako dum yenu saa na omo lead eye Accra Folk so dum yenu and omo lead eye media man so eye edu anase 10 points enti na de ewo ho no ye correct that yinu mam Great Olympics ene toso eye insia Brekum Chelsea eba betoso ensia omo 39 points Great Olympics enso betoso ensia ewa bro omo 39 points and so Legon Cities am o ma jump ene ball no omo sha Asante Kotoko no achi omo amo betoso eye makomako enwotwe omo 36 points Karela United echina omo 1 game Karela United omo 1 game omo so etoso enkron Ashanti Gold etoso edu baby any Go Stars etoso du baako omo 35 points Accra Lions etoso du mienu omo 33 points Red Dreams FC omo toso edu mienu omo 33 points Dreams FC omo toso 13 King Faisal enso so etoso edu 9 omo 30 points Dreams FC 32 points and a Real Tamale United almost so 29 points 11 Wonders 28 points almost so edunsia West African Football Academy 26 almost so dunson na Elmina Sharks and so etoso almost na area Samre almost so etoso Elmina Sharks 20 points almost so edu enwotwe it is all points now aka 8 games na 8 games you know mo amuni mathematics for mo fan time say aka 24 points right 24 points na chere say o hia 3 times 8 e be man say 24 enti so hia Elmina Sharks only 24 kokọ mo 20 no ho a na chere say ombenya 44 points provided say omba winning 8 games ni nyina no na nsana ombetumi qualify and you and I know say enya likely say Elmina Sharks ebetumi a win those games no enti Sharks omo de agudie no aba wiye Ghana Premier League omo e de beba wiye saa na me hu ni se eye West African Football Academy eye wafa nso me hu ni se omo nso e de agro no so e beba wiye West African Football Academy from wafa womo nso e de game no ohwe ayi na omo de e beba wiye na enche ye beko na yakwa akotietie coaches no ohwe matches na ebo wiye na ye de eye omo ayi beba eye ohwe interviews omo ye de ni nyina nso beba na nso wa de wanya bi ahwe enti match report na ye de brem Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene agro na ekodi ye ne eye Legon Cities ekọ ya ye kokọ ball Kumasi Sports no ye Baba Yara no ene ye de agudi ni ba wie no na Asante Kotoko di ntwo ya hye eka miensa e wa bra ye team eka no baako. There's a lot of controversies about the penalty. There's a lot of controversies about the penalty. To me, imagine if the match review committee is fair, referee Yao bless season or their baby, if they are fair, because I've watched all the angles, including the slow-mo. I decided to take it like slow way. All of them, none of them let's say idea bono a penalty, because Christopher Nate, yes, true say na or tackle player no, but the 9 anchor player no, because before no cry obey no na player not to form mobaka ya class of folk Kotoko ABC a free ban here say or 10 and or top form the same thing any see ene obeka say Satam no player no kan no so na player no ho anka no ebi ene see ne, but anyway ball no obika o say ene kotifiri ma 2-1 nanso so enye sa na football tie, but said the mekan no ye kokra points no there's no way on Sabeka, but I think the management should go ahead and protest at least for all of us to see say niema ekono say sa na beye anase enye sa na beye enti said the league ne call ye no enche said the mekan no ye de eye interviews from the both coaches no ebebro wonso ubenya bi ahwe na aja ebi ananso wadwen anase sisi bi ba ya wonso so wa dey wanya bi na wonso so wo de abo ho eja the coaches ne kan maso kradu waba behye enti na chese wo so hu se wo so mana no ye de mo yenko na yenko ngotie interviews eye coaches no eye
training that we have to come to Baba Yara and try to isolate their fullbacks and do our own thing. We did this. I believe we could have killed the game in the first half, but that is football. We'll go and try to correct our mistakes and try to improve on our finishing.
This is the first time you've taken Legon Cities back into the Baba Yara Sports Stadium this season, and it has been an amazing performance. But tactically, can you tell the whole world what you did against Kotoko to pick all 3 points?
No, normally we also did a lot to soak the pressure from the attackers. We knew Gama definitely was going to play, and we know how he plays, and when we saw the lineup, we got to know that it was more or less like the 4-2-3-1. So we tried to put pressure on him just to play his passes square or back. That helped us a lot. He couldn't penetrate our defense, and we were very solid in defense and in midfield. But it got to a time that we were like giving some couple of spaces in between the lines. But that wasn't good. In the first half, we went to the dressing room and tried to, close all those little spaces and make sure that we took control over the game.
What has changed from your team? They seems to be struggling earlier on in the season. This time around, they've changed everything.
Normally, you see, when you pick up a new team, we did away with about 13, 14 old players and brought in the same number. Gelling was a problem, and somewhere along the line, we were struggling. But we sat down and analyzed the team so well and adopted the 4-4-2 system. That is what we've been playing ever since I returned from AFCON. So we have mastered it, and it's now working for us. So we're going to continue with a 4-4-2 system, please.
How, Mr. 4-4-2, just before you take leave of us, it's a back-to-back weeks for Legon Cities And I'm sure you are changing position on the Ghana Premier League log. What else should we expect from you?
I will only advise my players we shouldn't be carried away. It's just but one match. Just that the name is the biggest one, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But at the end of it all, it's still 3 points. We will not be carried away. We will still concentrate and make sure that we go home and pick some points through there. We need to climb up the ladder. But it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. But with hard work, I think we are making headway.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Coach, back-to-back losses. At the start of this game, you told me that the players' reactions were positive in training. But in the game, we didn't see that. What was the problem?
I can't really tell. They look so slow on the field of play. Their movement wasn't the usual movement. I can't really tell what was actually wrong with them on the field. But then, I mean, it's game over. So we only have to make sure that we get back and do the right things for the next game.
Amazingly, we thought they would have changed a lot when they lost to RTU and coming into this game, but it seems it was worse. I mean, Legon Cities created enough chances to have scored more than 3 goals, and your defense were all over the place. Exactly what should be done about your team?
Yeah, I think it's just like one of the bad days at the office. I mean, it's one of the bad days on the field. Defensively, I think we allow them spaces, especially looking at the third man running without the ball. We didn't keep an eye on those players who acted as third players running without the ball. And if you look at the second goal that we conceded and then the third goal, they were photocopies of each other. I mean, it was just a simple tapping and a simple header into the goal. And in such positions, you expect that defenders should be there to clear their lines, but they were not there. You see, you can be at a position, but when you are there and you are not doing what defensively you are not supposed to do, you are just there to add up to numbers. But as I said, it has happened. These are the very players who have played up to this level, getting us to where we are now. You don't blame them too much. I mean, they've done their best on the field today, but it wasn't enough. As you said, probably I have to sit down with them and find out what the issue is. Apart from that, I think nobody should cut them into pieces. Yeah, I mean, they should keep their heads up and chest out. 8 more games to go. We only have to focus and make sure that we win as many games as we can to move on.
8 more matches to go. Kotoko seems to be dropping points.
Sure.
Should this defeat take away the belief away from the hearts of the supporters that it is not done and dusted yet?
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't take away the defeat, the belief in their hearts. They should still believe in the team. I mean, if you look at the way this team has played up to this level, it's not because of this team that this defeat that they have to stay away from the team. It is rather at this crucial time that we need them the most. We need them to be around the team, to encourage us to bounce back. That is the most important thing. If you show signs of, disbelief in the team, if you stay away from the team, you say things that are not pleasant about the players and the team, that will rather not be good for the team. So I will plead with them to get closer to the team, support the team, encourage the team, and make sure that we can always feel in our hearts and in our minds that we have them behind us. And I think once they are able to do that, this is Kumasi Asante Kotoko we are talking about, we can easily bounce back. So that is that.
Well, Coach, better luck next time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you too. Hans Kofi joins me here. Hans, thanks for joining me. Now, you scored 2 goals, but the performance from your team was amazing. What really motivated this performance?
Yeah, I would say is we play according to the coach's tactics, and it worked for us. And as senior player in the team, the coach put me ahead to be encouraging them on the field of play, and you could see it help us a lot. That's why we are putting 1 or 2 3 parties together.
Now, this is the second time Kumasi Asante Kotoko they have lost here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and it is Legon Cities who made sure that happens. But the goals you were instrumental in most of the goals. Do you think that you should have scored more per what we saw today?
Sure, we should have scored more, 1 or 3, 4 goals. You could see the chances we had to score that. And I would say, once we had the 3 goals, you could see my guys are swallow-headed. We are taking the day, so we are relaxing and trying to possess a lot. It's good, we did it. And at the beginning of the game, the world came out like we haven't scored Kotoko since we came as Legon Cities. So today we have to make an amends, and glory to be God. Glory be to God, everything came true. So we are thankful.
Just before you go, you as a player, as the leader in that team, the Legon Cities team, you achieved success today, but what should we expect? Because we know the quality you have, we want to see more. What should we expect more from you?
We should expect more because I'm here to deliver more to Legon Cities, and at least you see ourselves up there, not taking the league, but at least in the top 4. That's what we are aiming.
Amazing performance, Hans Kofi.
Thank you, bro.
All right, so straight into Neuer, and who was there? Nobody there. It was a free header.
Kotoko come forward. Now the decent cross. That nearly resulted in a comeback goal.
Samuel Boate with that header. Just look at that header.
And the referee brings the match to an end. What a game it has been. The chanting and singing has finally died down. Hello everyone and welcome to the Baba Yara Stadium here in Kumasi. It is the home ground, it is the fortress of the Porcupine Warriors Asante Kotoko. This afternoon, they are daring the might of Legon Cities in a match day 26 encounter. And for 90 minutes, it promises to be nothing but fireworks here today. Selom Yao Bless gets us underway for this epic encounter. Ball picked up by Hans Kofi, seems to be good enough. Jonah Atikwe is in a scoring position, checks in but slips in the process. Ball is cleared, but Selom Yao Bless has given the advantage of a penalty.
In a very good position, very, very dangerous player. Would turn beautifully here. It seems there was contact.
He makes himself big in the goal post here. Legon Cities go 1, 2, 3. Let's go number 1 for Legon Cities.
Superb penalty. Expertly taken penalty. Just look at how he was able to sweep the goalkeeper.
It's crossed in nicely. Oh! Where was the marking? Registers a goal in his name.
I say background sound no na I'm say e disturb you kakra enti mama me nko na me nko kan messages no emfa mama na aja ni nyina enko yi medamase I don't know sound sometimes aja ya dey na di baby afidi dey e di baby na akofa nsensen bebre e dey aba but I mean we're still on Godfred Fosu say aside the referee's dubious penalty against us, our defenders and midfielders today were very, very symbolic. They should up their game and the next matches. I know they know yeah game now and ankuyi and ankuyi the next person I suggest Kotoko management should not protest on the incident and let's see what the useless match review and GFA will do. Their hatred for Kotoko is too clear. Minia, I think the house of folk omo protest here. So one protest here sometimes you know omo nya ho adwuma nkofo we enya de me I can confidently tell you just one protest here nya de ombeye. Until there some fees omo protest here. Let them protest. We say betting FC supporters are still bleeding. Meaning baby are betting FC free. Mike Perez will say you are a big liar, Joe. Kotoko penalty against us was a penalty, but this one is not a penalty. Hey, black man with double standard. And I think they will call yourself a liar first. Unim reason there. Because also Kotoko the penalty, but also way a penalty. So which is which? If you think Mimi dia me kan ye no enye na de esi ye na ya. So what which is which? I mean just check it yourself. Na ka say de me kan ye na enye na we na wo kan say ya. Opinions. Mimi feel say so we say dia anka wo say there's a clear penalty against Mbella, but the referee decide. No, me I have no problem with it. That's the decision of the referee. To me, I have a picture referee no ball no air con na sinanim when hunu penalty no oje. Who say ni penalty for man oje penalty no. Me, I have a picture of it. Later on in the game, the question and make sure have picture no. I'm one who say where are there no sit here. And Mike, and yes, I me double standard. The me who ye an American. The me who ye an American. Why? And the also who ye no fanisa. I say the karma is hunting you. Shameless team like Kotoko. Check the penalty incident. Well, and Nate didn't pull the left leg of Haka. One say Uchantro. One say Uchantro. Because o say Nate e pulino. So who do sit here. But Ohanswa, so ka pull ya dia ye. It is already watching the 9. Not just what the Nensa as what the 9 channel. I didn't I mean, the Oka. It has a folk for Munya Moho. Why? Said the Maya Moha mobile, Mother Mona Momra. Namunya did no. They say, baby, I'm Modano. Yachumo, we are there, I'm 12 points. Munya Moho, Namu de Munyai, na ye mo game why ye nyina ye bo sa na be Ghana Premier League no kra na aye de enti mu de munyai na ye mo enti mu de munyai na ye mo enti sa na agro no ede etie enti Ghana football de etie eno no enti football no de sa na ekwakoye enti enche ye be phone line no na ama foforo nso abenya bi ahwe enche ye de phone line ye be na mo nso manya bi abekere mo adwen because messages ne de makan me say team no performance ankoyi I agree and I would never deny that fact ball na ye ball ne no ankoyi and the team e was say my home so e was say my home so na performance na ye dan di no ankoyi ba kokora ankoyi na ni nyina nso so it's part of football. I mean, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Enti yemfa ne say a part of the lose and then aba. Enti let us all move forward. Na ye hu ni say and a part of the lose games ni ebia. Enti Kwame Young, I'm beginning to have this feeling that we may not be able to win the league. How is this a penalty? Kwame, my main concern about football. You can never win all of them and you can never get all the results right. And now a referee will come in with a different mentality. It is up to our players. They say almost so any coach in so almost to two you no more forget about referee. You could clearly see say after some penalty no your team no I say na bibia here wamo no but football sanity the day was not right. Ain't no ya wenia Legon Cities are beshe at least it's part of the game. Mome move forward. Na yenko yedai, yenko yenim. Next game no, and ibe hu de yenso yebe dai. Yebe because at this point I was say ye keka eni mabu kakra. Na bibia be ma obi ama na ba mumu. We still have 24 points to fight for. Out of 24 no. Wuni ma de ba ko. Has of folk come to dede no. Wuni ma de I see here. Yeah, we need 4 games ah. This one winning matches and they cannot win. Me, I'm not even worried about them. And I know for sure the team will bounce back. Let us all support the team. But at the back, I catch supporters and say, me, I blame those Kumasi Sports Stadium. It's empty. It's empty. We need to check all those things. So sometimes referee ba ukrom na sabi ehun ni wa hwe ni baby atitemu. Wa mo ntasa na mo hwe. Hwe ni petite stadium. Kakra bi e di say call with this character. Enipa we enu a referee ni ba na home team ni ba. Bibi ehun bi ani ni mu. Ate say the wabo ni home a. Wow, enti so far as a team no am perform no. Yes supporters so we should take some of the blames. We should take some of the blames because mo hwe enipa call Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Eye very bad. Eye very bad. Enti yes yen check here life. Yen check here ni here because team no a leading league. Now so unkonko support na. Na we jane so omonko ba. Masa. It is obi fra we ba. Sometimes football on the other day said o team as okran was say or watch yen even though our coach did not maybe one so well who said na say no eja highlight nebo but ene almost abo obi o. Ene me say who the same highlight no. Na che say eno ene ma ye consider sa goals no ye consider 2 goals 3 goals na ba ni nyina no penalty na media minim say very dubious eno penalty no waje and the rest of the 2 goals ni nyina no na ohwa highlight no ene ma omokoka mu ene ma no ekoba sa obviously say Eric also say Sergio it seems Sergio is not of himself today. Sweating professionally and now he chop medicine. Where is it the when also the poor performance massa football me mama kasa ba koncho Kotoko elusua unu ade ba kwa ya na yeyi Kotoko lusua na mi hu say ya mobola eya na nhame obi anim say me na phobia me nuanum bia no mo US na e conference call I was just laughing because ya mobola eya na nhame ye bobo ne lusu a ene ya but ya mohwe ne lusu a it's part of it days ni bi wo ho a enye like RTU dey lose ye. Confess I say ye ball ye lose ye. But ball ye lose ye say. Ya mo she it will lose. I don't think say nank your best ever draw. It is ye lose we deserve to lose because ya mo she. Enti minia and said that so unimia unimi pa unim senka en ha me kra enti ha me why me man how we bere. Prince Adako Nyamiche osi said Joe, this is a Kotoko platform so stop entertaining idiots. Prince is okay, it's okay. I mean, Prince, ni nyina aka ho bi. Yan yiji omu nyina so. Said the tie no. Kotoko ha so ye nyina ba bi hia ha. Mo meka ho de. Omo huru yan. Na agro ne nye de. Ebedru ba bi yesu ebenya wo mo. Agro ne de sa na tie Prince. Me de me se enhame o. Mo ma omo mra mu bi. Na agro ne nye de. Ni enyomo ena na echi omo etwa omo Baba Yara no. Sa na omu su. Aha. No omu dwane omo ama. But ne omo ba omo nya no because ye lose nti omanya no enti friends momo nkasa Legon Cities ya o share ye at least ye no match 3 points mo so mo no mo ye say 1-1 enti wo be ka ho asema enye ye friends man nko bad day for crop ya yes eno no yaw bad day for us and no day no ena nko ye maye enti no guys let's move on my boss some players need to be sacked eno so every Eric Owusu was the players ni bi o I was say ye pam wo mo we a Ghana brain Kotoko is playing against GFO so if we don't win a league I will not be disappointed league ni de metimi aka kire mo ne say no matter what will happen Asante Kotoko be league no o do mo pass ma me kan obi enfa nsan ba bi ensu nka league no ye beje mo obi ensuro mama ba mu mo man hwe ye bebie phone line no na wo so waba be kire wadwen mama ba mu kura na league ni de enko ba bia mama nsuro kura mama nsuro ba bia na nya de a obia betumi ayehwe meba ye enche ye ba bebie phone line na so waba be hwe na so ba kire wadwen yes aka ye nua bi e wa homa no so hello
mini asajo
yeah mini na kom to say
yes odin biabako nana kwami ntia mo amanko ni otumfo na ba akofẹ
nana
sajo ne bo abaso na adwuma pa o ya ma Asante Kotoko na mabo o team no so nyina abaso mo a o mo chinchin figure nyina ma ono this one a quick one to straight to the point I think any out to you game no you lose but no na and said that I have the because me say coach first part in the team ne crown on bet to na this match against Legon Cities no you better rectify all the errors and mistakes and so I'm gonna say you lose. I believe and I want to say this emphatically that let all the supporters, this is the time they need our support. This is the time Prosper Ogun any Mantiano support. Let's not condemn them. let's not ridicule them. We shouldn't do anything a bit break them, spread down. You know who say from the beginning of the league, see this season, I'm not modern. I'm just sabri. And she said, any match me no more lose at us, and ever day chamomo. You know say, a real more, a sumo, a taumashi. And in life, and when you see, a dream maybe a none maybe to miss no here. Encourage me to be your better, or be shown crying or showing. That's why I want to pick it up. Until the mechanic say, Kotoko, this league be a fair, no matter what, we are taking the league. The trophy near far. Jaffa, name your supporters and say, young boom match and them. We shouldn't speak ill of them. This will be because I was set players in the blue high Pamomo. Players been on more ball now, I was here Pamomo. You about one of my they are all good players. One day, it's part of football. Me who will be a YG league also want to lose one match and 2 matches and 3 matches. It happens. Last September, you're rectifying, you're correcting your name. We move on. That's how game is. Until the mechanic say, me and Pabone, you're supporting you now. You go social media and cancel and pan because they come to the social media to read.
Yeah.
Honestly, we so put on we. So the players are even listening because it's one of the Kotoko channels. I believe that currently, more active will be either a follow. What I say, me give this some of the players who tune in and to watch it live. To almost hear the your comments they make here, either to encourage them or to discourage them. See what I was saying, say, you go social media on all the platforms. Let's encourage the boys. Then can you say Jumudi? Or my be a me? To be a Hanobi and I'm 2 years now, or coming back. What is it? To me, you made us be brave. Made us million. Let me show and know you power. The penalty to the person can want to be brave. But okay.
Also, Ubitumi Afre Ahumano. +1 667 228 7956. Also, Fra, also between Abba. Dwedi so na also waba be kire wo adwen enti sa na dwedi na city me kan no me say game no de aduru no mo yenko yanim mo mayenko yanim we shouldn't even worry about the esi atwam mo mayenko ne yenko yanim yanyi obi fro wa homa no so hello
yeah no do
yeah me na come to say
just the justice from Japan.
Okay, justice manenko
yeah your supporters there omumbo modern kura sisi ya beba kumasi a ti se omumbo omu se na omumbo omu no asa na omumbo kumasi a the same She's Legon City omumbo ti se omumbo no across se na omumbo omu sa pepe supporters bibia nkoso empty stadium empty stadium before opa kumasi a dede nu kwa opeku onte bobo no basisi ade obi aba kumasi a na adani ti se wa bani wo ni home enyenyenye kura ya supporters ya share as last year omuti league no share as for the same omuba stadium ya ko bo bo asimpo ya supporters chain ya bo kumasi your ball ewo obuasi no ye nya supporters chain ube u basis kese omuko obuasi basis ya your ball akumasi yentimi ku stadium ni empty and your players will say yenya senior player bi baako no one control more pitch so what share yani us president capeni first like so shena sule control more pitch so sule go off kwakra no say mo do so much sa sule buy last week we control mo no amo 3 your boys no sometimes obi aboni there obi antumi control obi o pitch no so o show mo a obi antumi control mo pitch no so ya ni senior player bi share as coffee ne we control boys no pitch no so one no control boys no pitch no so I say ya senior player that to say Ajiman Bedu say na wa control omo e wo pitch no so because our boys we obi an control obi a boni die saa na usho omo atiti o flow this one obi an control obi but sure and score for ball na what catch the says ko say na wa ma pass perfect wo control omo pitch no so even the coach akasa onu so ba no akasa the same thing your boys no omo I say omo nyina is the same age no obi a entimi control obi
all right, justice.
Yeah, me kasa no okay ba.
Hello,
Sergio, what to say?
nyame adome na nso
Nyame adome ho ya pa unu abema eje kufo ni Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay, Mr. J.
Ewie de boko de ba nya boko sa ko Kotoko lusu a the na che say
na asemaba
na asamaba minia misra mu pi boys no ye support bia ye wo bia ye bibia ye de ma wo mo ye to take it ye co stadium ye to new bus mamu moji good pay what you say it masa this is the timer mo so no say mo so no players no so de omo kra no ma ho odin eto ho ma supporters so esu hu say ETS kama mo yes this is the timer yes so no you hear your victory football no bibia wo mu de ba masa there's no way say Legon City to me free Accra ba be shey miensa how Kumasi Asante Kotoko oh ena two me problem ba kon so ne say say social media no you're very careful wo ho because unim ye bebo matcha na Kotoko line up edit abontene omuye Masoko do interview say utie ya wo say ohun with Kotoko line up na no changing information
but so omo de o hia omo no sabe can because unse omo ko before on beba pre-match ne ade nyina no mbehu nyina ansa enti before on beba pitch ne so no oni say they are set winner we diba enti obeti ene de obetumi aye anytime bia
by the American say eduru ba bia Kotoko normal no e ba bontil too much who has for normal sa house for normal sa yes some be
you see a league near professional there as any man there it has come to stay
yes boys no this is the timer sa 8 match we there yes will be for the crown na koma ento ma Kotoko na yabre because iba akwa league ba akwa yebwe the whole Ghana against Kotoko sara mimi ho no the whole Ghana against Kotoko why the referee battle to papa so minia o de I mean could be mra because we can say
come once you
am sremo mo na mo ben o mo no mo kan chiro mo supporters no ye hia o mo so mo a
yate
e mo bia ye de bo wo bia ye de bo o mo Kotoko players o mo ti pay e che Ghana premier player bia
and correct
mo san kofo ya na mo wo other teams e kototo mo bae na mo hia ya na che se bo che de bu hu de mu hu de mo nya mo afi ye de maba so no so metwetwe mo nai
obani e da so be kasa chire
mate be da so be bre na me shina
all right hello
Sergio
obani
asabi ni o
hey
aka Sergio akaba
that's it ode e chire video
ode mami kasa
that's all me kan ode yen koso
okay edenya ase se ukọ
se enna no wo se me se baba wo se me mae
se maji wedi me nkare
yo ode
na me denya me ase ukọ Ghana no so no me se nkeja ano o pese ye share house ansa na waba enyame anim no krani o mission utimi share house e bai ukọ no so ankwetena se kwa utimi visit
training grounds now they update at the brain. We join a lot of discussions our radio stations into I had the pan more paso. But then I say, what you about the Drufie? Asking him, so bad for you, so if you're more dear.
If you boko na jami ba yana ye di lose mi nu atu so Ghana me call ye na agro yi koyi
I you there na wa ba o.
na maba o
Na say Joe wo ba wo ma wo bra pani kura nte wonka.
They say ye kasa wa de izo na me kasa ma.
Ye kasa wa de izo na say kire okay ye we dey ye be kasa no e kire. Na say Joe in fact me mom dey as a matter of fact na me wa sorry. You know my said that me in fact ye bobo na me wa sorry ana me pese me hwe score kra di me bompa ye a me mpa ye ni nyina me de ka game no wo said ye be ya ye mpon na me hwe phone no so na kire say ya ye eyi but and mean to me mem say me jam me wallet ewo yi me am ye kwani ti me jam me wallet ko ye room ana me ye say me kofa ti me ko na phone no kra me hwe na ye no ma say you 2-0 no say ena me de me dum chese me dum phone no kra nti minim say time ago no si ba any de na bia ye betimi ate ye pon so na me so phone ya 3-1 I'm so wow. So Joe, what actually went wrong?
I think we have a bad day. Tell me who no. Ene bibie ni ho na click. Wo hwe team no ma. Metwa ka say Agadas is the only player with team ball kakra. Obi a wo su bia mo hwe. Obi a from head to toe. Obi a mo hwe. Obi ni ho ya de. It's football no, it's one of those things. Until I'm say it's me and shut down am bibiri na me ni dani mu di ho nkomo. I was just laughing. Me catch you, me say me. And na shadan have because ya moshi. Obobo na went me and sha na ya. Na Mr. Sai.
Oh, say Legon Cities in so no. So me share me dey ma trainel me boa.
Yeah.
And me be ya me die cry me buy me dey reho my reho nyina me dey better. Na me family no call baby to am buy na say me team ani a ade na mama leg say wo a year. Say match no who show who stream it and on na me hwehwe am say hey na say nipa no kra nko stadium o
oh
hey na in fact ye ntimi nkoso ntua virtual sea challenge emma won betimi akọ stadium no ye boa team no enko because the way Legon Cities is boboli I say just they are more relaxed. If you go no cry by no cry, I'm saying almost support this be or cry no. As one my do so cry chen Kotoko na so why? Say there as more nampacho first goal no penalty no. Mo screen as you show minim say the penalty ni agent any there's nothing we could do but how was it?
Media no cry we e ba ko pe. Ade na me hu no, de mi hu ye ne say. De mi hu ye no ma hwe all the angles no. Me hu say player no auto form. Yes, no cre. Kotoko against House of Folk. The same thing see free e ban here. So okay ya. Okotetoye. Player ni ye say o twea sanachi e ne pa no.
Okay.
Enti e pa no. Ana na nati ene ne eba. But according to Obi say I say slightly ni nine can nine. But media de mi hu ye say na te enan efa ne nan ho na so that time no na player ne conform dada eye
Sergio equalization
oh yeah eno there it could be fact
equalization because Facebook I'm say karma and then the binum say penalty FC media me for now media Sergio
media o magia is okay we should move
on. Yeah there's something we could do
I mean
as you say so much here but media games na aka no se Kotoko Kumasi for no pa pese a winning league na they need to go to stadium to support the team and cheer up the team because attendance Kotoko app no express app no me free akra so na boy yen ya 9:00 no 9:00 ana akabe aboga na be o say 4 hours no the bet was 4 hours to the start of the game no you know ticketa na attendance are no manya for you take it no yeah I think say it was 1,000
It was 1,000.
And then just said, who statement no?
Yeah, me who yeah. Ah.
Oh. Me mom dear me feel say. Na what for every day na.
Omo elusu ye. Wafa lusu ye e de ma.
Next you know next week na no more bo.
Kotoko ne.
Wafa.
Yeah, e wo wafa. Na e wo baso. Na ya. If you are Kotoko ne me try say me de Kotoko 3 games na aka nyina no.
MC yani if we ni aduana bebo.
Na me de ma. Aduana.
Me ho ye games na aka no de. Omo nyina ya padinfo a omo ne ehia omo ha adwen o.
Yeah, aka Kotoko against Mediama, Kotoko against Ashanti Gold. The next 3 games, me the next 3 games no. E beto so enchibiam de sa 3 games ne beto so. Na obi ahu. Kotoko free Mediama, ye call wafa, ye ba bebo eye Aduana Stars, ni free Aduana na ye call Ash Gold. Na if you Ash Gold are ye bebo Brekum Chelsea. Na fi ye call home. Yeah, I'm saying we Mr. Sari enye obi do the ebe kasa we kiro. Right. All right.
Martin do the
you will sure yeah ebe kasa.
You number show no so ba you bet you.
All right, okay. Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sergio.
Minia.
Minia se bibia boko.
Nyame adom boko na so e.
Oh, nyame adom boko.
Yeah, nyame ase.
Sergio me the American say league ni de last se beba mu ya league ni ye je ya che ya je da dey seed na bibia no at least we dey am from ebe fefa ho amana hunu na kakra eno na ebi na aba no na mom ba ko America pa ni say presenters bia na o maye o mo ho say o mo ye kotoko asem pa ene de kotoko asem ba enti Kotoko share house ya o mo epetu so o mo yale he so o mo tu kwai the whole week o ma studio no na ye bande referee na odi bo ayi ye match no review for so o ma bande no onya abotre be di atembe kan say ye say metisi so o say wa retire for referee crown no wo say ye na nyame ase no me pese sa penalty we ye ba ye no on sa me kan ho asemu biem me ka opoku afiriye Light FM na me pe o ye guy me pe na sempa before previous run no wo yi Dove FM ni Fox FM no ma mini se sa guy no o tan ya wo de tan na ya uponsenti no na wo ye bibia se da Kotoko be luso de obeba ayi studio abekasa Kotoko rene a ehye house ya opatutu kwan opatu yale nti the whole week o ma studio no me pese sa ball we a referee aji penalty se ne wo ka ball no de ni hu ba bia anka no mi ma sha player ni di kan confirm kura ansa na Kotoko defender no na te to the 9 na ma duru ho na chese ball no player no wato form kura dada which is totally out of a penalty kura but waje na ball no de do ya lusu because we share even we a third goal ya second goal ya o mu share ya ball ya o cross we obi am enta o gina ha free chese akola ya wo no ayi musumi mi ensi akora betimi apre ball na to net so no nti ye defenders ne ye players no na ene omomode mo na call for akra so ena ade to so miensa sejo stadium na nipa nko ne de ya na mi ntimi wona bi obi be ka se bia one ene Ghana emu aye hot kakra so be ka ne kora emu aye hot two ball no a ye match si nyina ye ino TV so ne de sejo obi wo ho a wo check se ebi amefa ka free oti ebi abu akwa na se woti tafonum area ho ba bi obefa ne ofro troto kakra bi a aha ne hakora sika ne mu odu wo check ni nyina no hwe se okọ obas stadium betwa ticket ya aka ho ebi a 30 cedis ana de keka ho o se anye mame nkopɛ ayi kura hwe starter maybe na me nkotana wona me we okọ ayi a TV center e bi asen 2 CDs so ho enti eye problem bi e wo ho nti mi hu so obi ye previous ayi say oh na ye nko stadium no dia no so ya de ba ko esi ehwe die pa because sa Kotoko matches na ye yi 34 matches ye yi ni nyina wo TV so ne de sa na beba enye bibi entra because ma say bi di mu di share say na management ne radio station say ya aka ene de be no enye noa ene de whole issue ukonkro bi atete ne ho te say ayi nkura ne de a fine eduru Sunday no na yo mo weekend ana say e yo mo festival the match bi sa ba amafo be kwa akọwe apart from that no ye benya no anie but still I encourage say nipa na wo kro mu no omo kuma say around the city
menya sure said ye benya anie eno de me no onya adwenda when reason okay. Make us the same thing kuma say sports do man ye boy na say na Black Star boy na be TV so so nipa be hwe enye de benya ani sejo me pa chaw say Black Stars match ni de wo de comparison wa beti on adentia
wo de opa Black Stars ni Comoros ana Ethiopia bi mo stadium de ye na enye sada
but nipa be ko
because Black Stars in Nigeria match ni de one of the matches untanya in the years na unya sa match ni bi
na Kotoko against House of Folk Kotoko ni has how many years na here Kotoko ni has Kumasi
unim Kotoko ni has no de ma me tia ka say de ma stadium antimi ye nya say de ye pe no ye niema mienu wo hwe de we ya na Kotoko asi atwe league no mu a eno ye wan Kotoko atwe league no mu against us no na mu interwas ne so e bai enti wo se na obi kura hu ne say even ye ne be ye Kotoko fo ye ya say has ya be hye ye Kotoko lusu match ne kura no a the points gap no still a huge sa eniema ni ya factor o say Kotoko ne has be bona say bibi ye close wa ye points ne ya de kro e bia we sha o san yonkun we sha o kache no bia e be ka o close bia 1 point and 2 points ya na e totally different ba wo hwe gab one da ye ne o montem no a no bi hu ne say o sa match no kra no if you has for no kra hu ne say match no ye say has for an kasa kra no won say o match da anko kese sa enti na ye match ya wo hwe ne o first round no a na ye match ya ye fan so obi ti Sule Muntali no waba eno has for na nka say ekopu akohwe no omu hu say omu hye nya ebia omu chi e league no enti e ma won say na won say sa time no so kra no we has match no a de ma omu nya nipa babire ni say na ye say ye 25% enti take it no omu twa aye no won say amanfo rush to no before class and yebo match no enti ade chin ya ka say oh ya biem full to capacity no okay and you see take it abo enti na ma match no asase na kasa na ye rich say nipa betimi akɔhwe match ni so ante obi erase akɔpɛ bi enti ya ba si ya biem ne ke ya biem o ene na ma sa ayi ne de no course bebre no ba ye no o match no na o compare na ayi no esesa wo mu kura so ahunu do say enye de ye benya ni nyina say de meka de say e part of mistake ya meka kakra de but at least I say the woka no Kumasi Sports Stadium there e wo Kumasi yam nti if brono bia so nipa kura 2020 kura so mo be ko stadium a I say yenya de ye hunu che de ye hunu ye so ahun nti no me de kaka me kan say supporters ni obi a enenye brem game bia e ye lusu ne ye lusu Man City ball wa kroma mimi kroma Man City on Liverpool on the league no first o mo pre aye neck to neck enso o mo nyina lusu matches nti wuti me win 30 matches no nka so de o be win ni nyina na den o mo aka no o mo ye de se de ye lusu no sa na o mo chesi ye no obi so be lusu nti e be se ya nti na ball no de ye sha ase ya na wa yiro ho no wa bobra na to no se de abrofo no o mo di ka ball bra gu wa ne ye pese ba o mu kronkro mo pese ye be ba no sa na ball no ball na koye
okay
e bra ne di ka ball to ho no eno na ye di adi league no wo yo team bi de team face say first round no say ye niam na ko ya wo say sabre nko wa we
oh Kotoko relegation yeah ene kasa
Kotoko relegation anti no ye no points na di kan ade ato ho ne de e be ye say ya back and front no say league ne de me say maka say teacher ni bia coach Kotoko yaji league Kotoko winning the first match bia in the first league game yaji league eno one na beto aso though ye nya na bete de ye say aboa no ni hu nwi anka adwa mu a onya kwa mpi se jo me da se
openi me da se ebetimi afa 1 or 2 calls na fe ye de phone no abawi ye na said me kind no agro de ni de oye de asa na ya na etie mama ye hunu se Asante Kotoko ene house of folk and I say any other team bia no said the messages bia me nya no ye nuanom sa na ya na ade no etie wanya ye mienu ensa kọ ne nsa ba house for beka bi na ahyew na nso aka bi a kyerɛ mo nso nya mo a na nso aka bi a kyerɛ mo eno ene ma agro no eye tetetetetetete enti ye nyina no ye hu se meka bi na nso aka bi a kyerɛ wonua eno ene ma agro no ayede enche bia ye bekọ akofa what we call the segment ediaba the segment enche bia ye akofa the segment ediaba em say phone no ye the phone no ebesi wa ha na ye kọ ne akofa the segment ediaba na afi ye wi a say de mu nyina amunim no segment de ne ye won sem bibiri ka Asante Kotoko elusu na Legon Cities nso ahye Ghana Premier League sa ana agro no etie enti moma musima na I'll be back in a jiffy.
And the supporters.
Michelle Otwen well. Referee Salom Yalbless believes that we've had enough, but it's halftime here at the Baba Yara Stadium. Well, we're back here at the Baba Yara Stadium.
Legon Cities playing so well as Kotoko.
Kotoko has been let loose once again. Sent in a decent cross. The header is on, and Legon Cities restore.
I tell you, simple with a brilliant pass, and Atukwe with that wonderful delivery, and two Legon Cities were waiting for that cross. Hans Kofi got at the end of it and bang at the back of the net. That lad had no chance at all.
And Legon Cities at this stage playing with so much confidence. Fabio Gama with a shot, and again it's grabbed nicely. Swings one in. Oh! Another free header.
Straight into Neuer, and who was there? Nobody there. It was a free header.
Kotoko come forward. Now the decent cross. Oh, that nearly resulted in a comeback goal.
Samuel Boateng with that header. Just look at that header.
And the referee brings the match to an end. What a game it has been. The chanting and singing has finally died down. Hello everyone and welcome to the Baba Yara Stadium here in Kumasi. It is the home ground. It is
Abusian for Samuel Yensaka. Yenuanom ewa ahoma so. Ebenifo. Hey.
Yeah, go.
Na info na keka ne ba wo kuku sei. Eje kuwa ne be opani ayi.
So then wow.
Me am sha.
Where are you? Where are you?
Me mamuajo.
Yeah, Joseph.
Ya lusu. Ba mun ma de ba ku bia ma monitor. Mun hwe ni ye. Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Ya lusu game. Ya games miensa. Ani abo ankoye. Na miensa na ebo ankoye. Ma me kyerɛ wade. Ni nyina nso ye lusu toss.
Hey,
yes.
Wow.
Ana ni nyina nso no. Ni nyina nso so ba bia na ye koda ya ye concede goals no.
Yeah, ne Faisal.
Yeah, ne Faisal.
Okay.
Hold your goals.
Okay.
Yeah, ni I think
Legon Cities.
Legon Cities so you go.
Yeah. Because
and I'll choose so
because I you and lose your draw.
Yeah, draw and me sure goals e consider ya ball anko ya ma ye no.
Okay. Okay,
consider. First share your green stand, no share 2 goals in the first half. E hono on beda red. And you go green, you lose here.
Okay.
And then you go green stand and on ba ayi Legon Cities. O za maso kwado no nku as sponsor ba onye o. What's up, Gradu? Or Mala?
There's no cause and run analysis. Cause I can say born and me single out.
Born in name.
Me single out 2 players.
I no pay.
And tell 2 players, you know. And they won't. And someone can.
Me say
those 2 players.
Yeah. Anane. I no pay. Kura no na born. Huma yen. I no pay you. She. I no pay we. Na you lose. Enti me na because baby ana nkofu ye di nkomo bi kono masa obi aba chale ball na ede obi aba ball na ede enti
ayo me de obi aba ball na ede se de ba monamani so
ya ne
yes ya anya
na me kan you know say na me kan say me kan u part 2 enti na kan u part 2 no e be fa Kotoko because you can correct down Nemum and said down for go.
All right.
If you be support
Mama.
If this is be
Mama started with the segment. Mama started with the game no itself. Anane Mama Jenisa now said the bear. You bet me I intend to.
Yo, but before I never ban on me fenchum. Callers no can say Sabrina players ni here. Ampa Sabri omo hia yenso ye hia omo pa and be your mapede amoma be gu so ata omachi nemom de okonsuo no bo hina ejanso etia ne ba no nche so mpenasem nti ene no e bia kakra e be fine players no omo ma na ha omo ye ka omo sem tini ye ka de esisi ye ka no e de achiro
yo apani ayi no
Yeah, Big Joe. Game no, and I can be brave about it, and in my analysis, make a whole lot, and especially may single out some 2-3 players. Be say they are the players to watch because those players, we are very dangerous in the setup of Legon Cities. And true to my words, and Obi Oshebo ni bibia unu say those players, like Omuna team this year, Betty and for Legon Cities, and they did marvelously well. Talk of Hans Kofi and Abrantia, your friend, Jonah Atukui, and Mekan, and setting Michael Ochu. Well, these 3 players, and now Mekan on this same network. And right from the blast of the whistle, who said now players, let me name their name on the field of play because at a point in time you know who say a players need to me run it. Now say adai omo back so no omo di fufu ana omo di banku ana omo di apele ana say den because I saw omo so they cannot run your laterals need to me go midfield the transition from midfield to attack it was not working everything was bad. Until now, he said, what is going on? So I thought, say, sometimes, proud to the game, say, warm up and go, it me reflecting to the game. And this thing, I kind of several times, say, most of the times, you check it with our warm ups, How are you see a warm ups, proud to a game? Because most of the time, say, Kotoko started game beyond the first 15 minutes. Kotoko to me more than the usual passing free flowing football now who said there was something wrong during the maybe I say warming up because warming up and the energizing players because some of the players who said that funny who say warm up right from the blast of the whistle Ubo say why like a little bit duller to me move as usual so I saw that thing and me say for a couple of times your games are able now who say in defense all the time be near more high line if you find I was surprised people say prosper some balls high line and then lose now you lose in prosper and I may lose that game no and you say you blame games here and I say but prosper and I may lose game because though we are psychologists all right we are the manager but formation system be about and also to me accounted to the system of playing and I say the loss of the game because in the game I nothing work and as a technical head though Obeka say or making some changes but still start changes no in and one thing about it is and Kawuko game like this Legon Cities Maswekunedu is a former player a former coach so would be players and was studying players and also Maswekunedu the interview now or say only neutralize your laterals because he knew say your laterals and one of the areas are your strengths and most especially on the left fullback Imoro Ebo. I wasn't surprised say what did Jonah took away call the right side of laterals and a branch friend Michael Ampeduso so Mike Michel Otumum as also called Hans Kofi called the left side so you see say or the speedsters and the 2 on my laterals say most of the times your laterals need to me even or mobile crown on the boys to much and also this season teams are boy or more wingers fast that pace we always struggle to win those games. Over your game against Karela, they were having the pacey wingers. We found it very difficult. Your ball against outing the first leg of Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Obiang said they were having pacey wingers and almost won number 48 players up in the shape of Ronald Flepon and a brighter friend David Abagna. Who says our game? We didn't want that game. Your ball against King Pfizer in the first round. So they were having that pacey wingers now and also about and proud to this game as a prosper no name these teams and Legon Cities and what those pacey wingers are on a good day beyond they can take you on and most of the times we are unique so those pacey wingers neighbor we shouldn't play that high line the high line because we said we bear 4 or 5 matches are nearby now you're more high line Obiang we said we were not conceding that goes through. But nowadays, we share any RTU and Legon Cities go game I about 2 games, you consider 5. That means that there is something wrong somewhere, and that highlight now boy no always the who say Legon Cities for the ball now. One thing I know me or said there was a little bit and I said big spaces in our center panel any defense no. It was omunya ball ni bia ade no mo ya ne say Michel to bell lobby ball no e dia to yachi Hans Kofi nya ya obos we twa e dia tum and that caused the penalty. Legon City said to me, say that first goal because Omu say that spaces there were big spaces and holes now were very big. There was no cordial relationship, there was no understanding, nothing was working on the back front. I don't know Legon City's master who said then I have to use that spaces capitalizing on it because who say Christopher Nete wasn't that fluent as we know Christopher Nete. Uri Christopher Nete opa no anasa me fan say na August na Japan enya no kanaso priorechire kroko national team no the first 2 games he was okay but Christopher Nete the last 2 games against RTU and Bobo ko Legon City the performance no said the pay echo from Imoro Ibrahim ye nim say ofri injini na eba the last game against Bobo ko RTU when about and boy. So master also capitalizing will say Imoro ye Kotoko and Imoro in local black stars whatever into boys no. So that means in fact that PC wingers and 2 almost said at least on himself a lot of the time no Imoro ye one player or Konenima or a very dangerous joining that team. And or ban the recovery or come it my first down pitch it will come out then my players will lobby the ball and to said at least on bit many advantage and the first half as the Legon Cities first half no Koresaka or bit about 4 goals in the first half next Kelly game no in the first half of crowd but I don't know what happened almost squander some of the chances no on and then the whole of the team especially the back line and Apel one thing is Kotoko money say last season Ubenya like the last 7 games but this season now per games our winning now he has been a flop flat-footed suspect in running everything is bad about Apple and so because if we have this central defender now will to be running in terms as to say Wabobo na ma fatigue setting in a brebi one alpha but even this season after we said that even more matches but who say he's adding anything better to the center back because I know the relationship with Mubarika it was very 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 bad or you slow when recovering. Look at the Skengo has copied to say what you say an copy any other free and look at only a Mubarak space and a dome any player be a bit more fun fifi about the boss and we get them to go because as a center pair number to me and cordia and as a man say that relationship no more kasamo. Yeah, I say one of the players now was central defense, and that's one more defense line. One should act as a leader. Say the bell bit my organize we quite saying but this thing there was nothing sort of that thing between Apple and the Mubarak so and then they were woefully disorganized at the center back now and Nabibia as a coach prospect me a year Juma one especially with our center person Pogani you know one man I say it's me work because and your man only teams are more that wingers and then fast strikers will bad all the media struggle and it's not happening for the first time happening for about 4 times a one and also games are against Wafa, against Brekum Chelsea, against Mediamane and Goda. You see, say these teams, were fast wingers, Mediama were fast wingers, Asgod were fast wingers, and even to the point, Brekum Chelsea also were fast wingers. So when playing against these team no almost so this game almost by Omadre said then we should approach it with the same style no to be Falco. And also Maxwell formation who said we were playing 4-2-3-1 and also tries to also about that 4-4-2 formation. So all the time beyond on the men, they were having numbers in the middle more than Asante Kotoko. It's all the time who say highline, he told his players say lobby ball and found to it and you both the same highline against King Pfizer in the first round. Nobody in the first half for Mutimiam 2 goals. You pass second half and on third goal count and the same thing happened at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So Prosper so though what is league anymore, it doesn't mean say what the league in a way. As a coach, you have to manage everything on the field of play, and your selection crowd counting. Sometimes, fine, we make many player being a problem, and as a player be very disciplined. What punishing me and none make us say. Always be our professor or more mankona ahead of a branch a friend Dixon Afakwa, and then will be a Dixon Afakwa, the performance or the man on the field, woefully barbaric performance, and then say a person. So it shows clearly say, fine, so only player no person or Bemana don't bring him on the bench. Me fanning 20 players are camp, but on the count no better bench now. To the point you want to say at least or better field so be changes and also be making something extra be and the team now at least about the first leg against Legon Cities. It was this same amount the cross by a team engineer winning goal Yankase player ye boni my punish we should punish the player but so what punishing we not still you need the player and I say one person be bad men fanning 20 players or make camp but so the camp no better bench
and then on can
no count, not the bench.
And
yeah,
we selection you, not the bench. And I make I see on the bench.
Oh, okay. And none didn't count because the first list I buy them, and it was a mistake. Because the first list team sheet I buy none didn't, but the second list Kuta Media, and none didn't count. But he is one player who here no, and looking at Kotoko's camp. Ekoto amankona edene ba Asante Kotoko fine why indisciplined act you punishing it but this is the time that a lot of players no pra your wiggers no almost omunyina no omepra it's left with only amankona and Dixon Afakwa. So if you have this player one thing there are so many forms of players say you are better players so and you say money more match you are costing down the team in terms of deduction a monthly salary and no another form of discipline and also come up because their players it is a salary at least he will be up on the field even your game against our team so Kobe is only this game one day so it tells you that we are having problems with our wingers and the Dixon Afakwa not because this is not for at the point in say Kafakwa pejana woman so kaka but they say no the matches about 3 games abono so it tells you say coach prosperity though we have a lot of injuries in our camp it doesn't mean say a lot of injuries and say all the time they will lose some points because as a team you're leading league all right one watch against Karela. If the team wins against Karela, that means the points gap now closer about 5 points. And as a league leaders, what person winning league who home matches there, especially Saka 8 matches, and there be a house of hope for. Ebeka say when they are on top of league, and I say what's the scenario? Say has the league is so now of the league idea is virtually hardly say we say has a lusu the home grounds. Or better, even one price will be at least a draw. Will bet me a draw. It me as silly a warm. No, we are with my some points to be warm. But as a league leaders, my find say, oh, any actually has to move 12 points, any actually became 8 points, any actually move 5 points. No, yeah, all the time, Biano, we'll be smiling at the wrong side of our mouth because and then Diana Wenia, that means points gap will be close. The next games, Diana go home. Bechem United, the next game or away, Kotoko away, and look at baby against Wafa. Wafa also at the relegation zone. So it tells you say so when it's a game now, that means 3 successive match, Unya in the point to be a one man. Ebema points gap no a drop it and I say at the pay into one thing I is a prosper here and then he got it wrong and even against RTU or saying you're wrong yanka be been to prosper who your coach it doesn't mean say Kotoko team no small fine why you are there from the blast of the whistle but it doesn't mean say who Penigadia home grounds especially with 8 matches to go in the drop points because away team no ban or try say at all means obey me try say Obaba Binya even a point. So a Hodom also show the rare character say you want the league title no because when Timmy and Legon Cities are winning against you no who go lose against Wafa now you say about the ball against Becum Chelsea now on 4 games on yeah who is a pressure so and even the points in the crowd gap between Yenehas Elkoka 9 points you see a lot of pressure coming on our players and then no crowd force Emma most of your matches results are MP any bit mania. So and then woefully from the defense midfield attack, nothing was working apart from me. Agadasa Ubu said not all force on FIFA, but no be to me one person on Timina be on pack and then who say will be to say Dalad not why a little bit suspicious now say why Bibian fan home. I said, why ball bisano the defenseman, the same thing, Christopher Nete, Imoru, the same thing, Uben Fifua, Sheriff, Garman, and the likes of Infege Bella, they were not in the party. But Obibaka's a penalty incident, where referees, sometimes sell up or a fine referee. This season, the matters are wedding yes, said then you complain, but I think that this penalty is not worthy of a penalty because say even also what the ball penalty are fine, no problem. But what about Mbella there? Wasn't it the same thing? It is OG ball penalty. And then Mbella there the one.
Mbella then was even clear because Mbella, even though Mbella is so ball, and I can't go charge no but no,
that is it. It is what the way penalty. I didn't think I want Mbella was also their penalty. And this one, it wasn't because player not tries to dramatize because or sleepy. Also before the game, or more water pits and so and or sleepy. And I mean so crown post so say mna petikaka or sleepy. So the CV referee and the referee was right there. It is say omo mark and the party sa incident for Kotoko against us. A man suspension for the rest of the league matches there. And then we are looking at the same thing said Kotoko management should write to match review panel. Now you say almost within 2 weeks or move take a decision on this referee, especially with the penalty call, because a part of the penalty call and I mean suspended for the rest of the league matches. So this penalty call and in Bella DNA by I didn't know it should be reflected now and also match review panel also anchor be found. But woefully aside the penalty call Legon Cities were tactically disciplined today. They were ahead of us and then percentage I remember Legon City 70%, Mama Kotoko 30% because we played nothing. The center pair and then it was this performance now you say we show dia because say who's organizing team like this now the ball against these teams now all the time you'll be losing or you'll be drawing and who league at some matches will be a lose some matches will be a motor who winning now we at least wait many a point to be and that's only a maximum 3 points now and who say a little bit of complacency at certain boys in him I don't know say Penny for do moka and I said then say even player doka now who tries to so why is it that the Obebe boss say it's getting a boys Obebe say because open league most of these players are mobile Kotoko to do na munji league do na anji league and today na be first say Obeji league title no when you make money I can say oh yeah time since 2013 at the last time Kotoko G League under Didi Dramani now Kotoko continues anji league yeah time 2022 me can be near G League and today na be fair it that means that the players a won nyina obienu awaji league obienu from 1 to 30 players obienu awaji league e wonum so this is the time
see Ghana wonyi bi say wow star so mu league
wow stars say Ghana me kase with Kotoko
okay with Kotoko
me come with Kotoko
okay
yes But even okay in general, crowd can you apart from one stars there or J back on that is it. Or no kwana be or more marketing in ano ubi no wajibi other places because Osha Agada Sine Christopher Netim or more previous times or Angelic. So this is the time Krana show the rare character and the rare anger say yes Angelic near far right names because your teams are born previously and Sunny joined the Kotoko Angelic. So this is the time I yes Angelic near fan trade the likes of Michael Akufumo that time 2011 Maxwell Kunadu team of parody Omuba second round ya friend Pomo Omubaye Omutimi na baby a team leader no nya ade say so ani but Omubaye Omutimi beboa ya ma team no Ekwaji Liga. It tells you say Omube right omu name and now obi abebo omudi that era no 2012 2013 Didi Dramani time Kofi Ntibu Achemu enu omu nyina sa Ekwaji Liga. It tells you say this team no say omuye hungry for success say at least you should be BB for any say abeka say you lead the league into at all costs you beji league no the league in the beji but more supporter be anka say you league no football no e nyoma bebre in the womb and once and nani say supporters should be alert supporters emo many down and nyoma na na can na bia no mo ntiase but obi say and we are going to see worse things a change say crampo ahead of our matches because after Wafa game Brekum Chelsea Baba Yara. Then after Brekum Chelsea you have 2 away games Mediama after Wafa you have Diana na you 1 away game I think Ashgold Diana. It tells you say games na bebono Edding very 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 difficult because Wafa Ediana Asgold Chelsea na Mediama name only 2 away games as well. It tells you say games about 5 games a day anymore. It's very 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 difficult. Ya very careful. One shy and that points gap if you are not between for closely then close here if you are between they don't have that guts to say yes can go Champions League but if you have some team to say Diana Stars and I say House of Folk who say points gap now become 9 points try at all means be no catch up because football there are so many things happening in football. So many uncertainties it may happen within 90 minutes. And supporters, any players, they keep on their toes. Say the at least or more fans from my say league na 12 points is only 4 matches. And 4 matches, the more now we lose, we have about 8 games to go. And 8 games to go, it tells you say 8 games we lose before the opponent and even the we have a game. I say, almost about revenge. Say a Kosomo Ewadoma. They will also come and do something and prove a point. And also, Baba Yara sponsor because Baba Yara sponsor them is baby or be at me bar, obey my baby because when you say me at least me point gap with more league leaders. So, a bit my close to Kaka. So, your players or more fan show my dream more money, Trimude phone, Trimude can't no. And say a cat say supporters and Yabre, supporters in League. And as a supporters per league trophy at their celebrity last season their supporters were happy. Kotoko supporters no musu because at the point in time nearly the league and a do baby muboye and betene and mobile league league so this is the time I usually say you prove some point and even o points gabo kra watchim as a ultimate maintenance said obi abeka say season Kotoko de about 15 points difference and Nigeria league in the world and no na record I will set your as a player and as a team now wait me win that and moya no a bit more progress so at me the different level most especially say Africa we need a lot of additions in our team especially with the center pair there after the season I know some management will work on it need proper center backs I bear 2 because some of these players I don't see say they have that gust in there saa kokodonu to play Kotoko as ampopo bi omujina game ni ma say me pese me committee mistakes ama born aba be fam so abehye and ekoyesa na all the time bia na no kwa na ma wo player we a lot of mistakes. They should work on the boys, especially Prosper, or working on the boys. No one so the tactics now all bonus to and then uncle ye with your own homework board and so and I say uncle any homework and what tactical board so not next game against Wafa and Wafa Ukoti on last season he knows the team said the number to any team no Samson on sunim team no and say Otini anything about win and so Tinkonya that win for Asante Kotoko said the bayam a bit man writing everything up at the amount of supporters and yes it's going to be a very dicey one and also could lose this game network so now Omo do a chino sabe because say now but 5 points say between send 5 points now next game could lose against Wafa now between winning aware that means I got 2 points and 2 points only one match left between Sababe home also Babe against Adriana and anything can happen. So they should keep an eye on the league. More they say, yeah, team 12 points 80. Everything is okay. Nothing is okay. But they should always concentrate, not complacency. Any side team with no or winning from only I say yeah, league in every baby on baby no and yet or be being from not prosper. And so any baby a prosper when I'm going to lose game. No.
Okay. Aja.
Papa, well, that's it. Yeah, delve deep as far as the tactical aspects of the game is concerned. So, main I want to be brave because it's more or less what they are. All the departments, you know, or they are far off. To say, me quite so I don't know. Now, like I said earlier, no, I pass up on so, no more than here. The year more, and you say, yet Hannah, ye can't, or be better, like I say, I didn't know. More players, and more bomb, a cheer, baby, and then the bonnet so, intina, ye can, name ye who be, oh, quite so ever. League yeah boy, Papa. So I never be dream, and yet Kotoko other teams no go on able. You mean to say you need a Kobe brave? We are away, and see, and I know so the entire Kotoko family no, away. Until who here? Papa, maybe so assembly because he cafe no, and your sponsors can find saying no. The empire, you buy, you momo, asamoso. It's almost fancy. Now, she said, you may just use two or more and near mamma. Papa, I mean, so, 37th minute incident in AC now. I think Sabre not 2 goals in Abada, ever. 37th minute now, or more, LED and 2 goals. And the first goal was a penalty. Very, very good. So if the first goal was a penalty, there was a contact in Emma, you are blessed. If we saw penalty against you. Now, I would say, and you know, the good say you pay more attention to near start times. The officiating officials, any analysis as far as decisions concerning this league, you know, a concern. The reason why I am a person you pay much attention on anything. So okay, incident may see now. In 2 angles. One, now like almost face pole, no, and 2 almost sideways stay. Like you said, no, play honestly for you. Into nothing 9 ankano. But Sunday or dramatize the car hono. What do you say a net moment 9 any 2 at 2 9 a man or a slippery.
Oh, okay.
And looking at the yes, because nothing 9 ankano. The guy slipped because he said they kind of Barnier did the same thing. Barnier did the same thing. Gamma, dear Emma. a friend saying heart play Nuruddin. A man at the end of the claim is ordinance opportunity also. So you saw it. Sega one fan in San Tunity so na branch no aircraft on a friend on its own. But this time Nete was very careful. Some fan nine. Okay, only you two angles let's say. As men come man one. Me who say yeah dear 37th minute incident na see no. Start times eyi ne back. Slow mo no kra no ama o. Omo ye a friend is saying omo we ya omo de buy omo you can say kra omo highlight ya omo de buy and omo de slow mo na shed because now I was waiting say omo be highlight slow mo no because and no and at the so called the referee panel committee you know it's not so and they take a decision and no and at the so called Star Times panel members in there no it's not so and they can't emma a tongue for team say oh I'm pa we say ni zoom in over angle we are a clear I mean foul and a penalty and now play and a dive here now I'm not in conformity I am clear and the same thing yeah Franca Ben and the lady over there no Esther almost so ebetina ho almost so many pa adwen ye almost say okay ampa wo hwe angle we a esefata say referee no ignore ye because oh na ya o any coach ebensefa ebetina ho no eben enne also nipa ekasa na omu referee omu ho enne eben si ho say atokwe incident no there was a contact. There was a contact. Yes. And then, okay, I said there was a contact. I said, but there was a contact. But for the last 2 weeks, I brought in the ball for the day and they said, now we know it's a football, now a contact sport. Into Abdulaziz and Waka, now obviously, a better form. Because football a contact sport into the whole, and they are a better.
When you say, Miss Mini, Coach Ebending, come one-on-one, a way. Or can different thing.
Oh, but c'est me boire, and minim. I am almost waiting about to her. But try na, analysis na minim say after the game no, analyze here. Yeah, and also me sure some of the class into me say oh, I met try against. He said there was a contact. Media, no, any commentators, no, almost so many here, because I had a per se, Mema and Crofu Juma or Modi. One Slomono Ama and once I took a away, there was a contact there. Then what about they are refereeing opposite? I know the 1 year, and no plan and I born a shame. The neighbor and enemy. Clear, I mean, and when you saw dramatize it and I say one said that now said that there was a contact, and if we are going by the so-called there was a contact there, and the Kotoko should have been awarded a penalty. But I remember, and Yam Pofankamo, Oman Kahovi, and I'm discussion more cry. The discussion take place, and see, and a banisa, you mobino. Because
hello everyone and welcome.
See other side that you highlight it the rule and then microphone say from slow way by. But in favor of that be near Chiafaso. You almost turn right now more say at least on my second chance and a second look near to me that be and your mouth for and now call. Me send it. They are to Facebook this year. Send microphone so enya botre no mo nhwe. Say ye no so enye penalty. I'm not saying say or the penalty my Ebian Kebe win the game no. Game na nkasa de. Enne I must be frank. Ye ntimo no.
Say ya. Hold on, mami address you be. Ye bi say me 24 but still or hasini. Meaning so hasini. Me pacho me kasa me ne coach Ben e kasa right but me boni me kasa m crock me say o kan something different
also can something different
enti e dey bad na wo be joga say Me also be fair to Coach Ben. There's some now. Only myself will catch them. Mike, yeah. Unyabutre.
Oh, that guy, Mike Perez,
yes, Oba catcher and says on shut up.
Oh, Gino. Honestly, don't take him serious.
I sent you a message respectfully to respect Ubi Okasa. Wouldn't mean catch seven an adult. Say on shut up. Wabra, no Canadian. Also, right is over but for you to tell him to shut up.
Gino.
Media, this is the first and the last warning. And
Big Joe,
Gino. Anything there. We are here just to, I mean, both us of folk and Kotoko.
No, me man Crawford who say.
Anything like
Coach,
go ahead, Odekasa.
Coach Eben, Tina or Tehono. Sa answer free home no, a jarry no free this rock of form. Because angrily last week, nani boo fufe Kotoko Gamma way no any penalty because a contact sport into send who can crana and ya idea warranted or a friend and penalty. So say boy on one case when you fair to himself. He said it. Take a man pro. Because he convinced them he was nowhere near the player and penalty. And then there was a contact. I took it and also there was a contact. In the Banasha, you move in the what's someone Okano, and may also what take his side. Because maybe a term, I be a Juman or Babichim, and I was him. Kotoko, Maxwell, you swing, blah, 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 blah. Yes, meaning you have something against us. And yet, me, like I was saying, performance way, and I day boy, say, you be 8 games in Akana, your players, I can confidently tell them, say, Legon, you intermediate. I know they mean fancy home, and you coaching, coach, focus, the Tawasa when we send you no players, no, you ain't the one grow. So performance,
what's my kind man? What's he say?
Me say, may catch the coach pay, and then a man set a net performance we set and one a better than a D 8 games na kana Legon yen to me.
Okay, Matuase.
Me say wet because champions performance in yes, said there be a bad day in office and at office. Yes, in him said me bibisa ekoso. But the total output no and then because they said they are an American. You man say no want to win to America. Organization, name yet to the whole. Hebebia, na kainjina. And sana make a second goal no. Second goal because first goal was a penalty. Hebebia na kainjina, make a neti. Me hebebia na imoro ni friend say coffee dinner. Na abranti etimi ma pass. Etumrika no be ehunu say ball edu 18-yard box mu a. Ni hu no more dangerous than say a war infusion. And Obian care say as so taking lead. And I say as so Obi like a close market. Anywhere the guy goes, no, and so be closing her up. Nobody closed him up. To the sense of 4 defenders. He linked Emma Coffee at the ball little next. You free second half by. She go now. I took a love ya. Around the Nitiboshem. Joe, the same thing like Prosper Khan, you know. The same thing, a photocopy. Yet again, Apple did not run. Mubarak and take leadership. And Imoro was so tired to the sense that minim Sebiana injury, no, Ebia and Konyeya, and Nanhonto Numeya. Imoro was so tired, say, or no Nananke, the last hope and go to me, I brew her before coffee. That's not. So he decided to go by his leg. Oh, bra coffee, Edru Hojana or no dignity, Some mistakes we avoidable in football. Avoidable in football. What do you do? Support ne kwa. Instead of saying na yedi ni ebedi bonechi ahe nipa or crossing. It's about time one. It's a kai biom say player now over be pull out no and over be cross no. Or try to locate some individuals, some players ewo boss anymore. And those players now will box no. Mark them. Don't just run. And your basics. Don't just run to your box and answer to your goal area. Mark the players because I took to me for ball in my area anymore because there was a player right there not all checking. So because of so bad delay, you know. Yeah. And then and then Mubarak leadership qualities in a way. I'm no bobo fantastic in a boy, but in a day, me there is one thing. I mean, when you know, if a man and the fire war, a continue. Yes, sometimes I am not because it's difficult. Say, some may say no, utumrika 90 minutes. Sabi unfa ensure enkawano. But ni muno Mrs. say. Sad mistakes in kitty way no. Basic. Exercise to me a deal with. More extraordinary football. Yes, and then no. And then no performance no SNA. But more bobia na a broso. Meaning tactically they were disciplined. And they try say spaces na no on beye ho adwuma. Prosper obenefo ogum. Wonu se ne me pewasem. Wonu se ne was job line okay.
But wow, for no Mr. Jai, why?
Very good.
Mr.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Obenefo, unu msene ye pewasem. Sabe, ye maha emegu ho finda. Dabi, ye maha se begu ho animo aseda. Dabi. Nemum se do so me anka no kwa na nchewa. Sometimes na ya moa. Yes, ye nye coaches. It made a message. Me met to me at me say I can say no matter how hard I will try say will use sheriff as a utility. And they are Kotoko. He can never, and I say he will never be a good ringer. And I want a better ringer than a Mancona. That one I can put my last coin on it. Yes, meaning some Mancona buy a bar Kotoko. The performance no and cost Rosa Dabi. Nemo from slow one casa wholeheartedly what they are Sabrantiano. Coach, was said there Sabrantiana Edishika Cassia Coton no. Was said there Sabrantiana better. Se debi aba bonten na be ka kire nkrofo se the modern bono on maso on do Kotoko standard papa wasede se sikatuturi dia na ya bonsande ne erikoto abrante ne baaye no se the modern bono ndu ho a wasede se oba abrante no epega ne modern bom esanse nti na efre wo benefo no anti na wo ye doctor no anti na wo ye psychologist no. Yes, minimum prepare no person maintain sheriff room so that a kobasa emergency be omo quick face no amana kosho. Yes. And then me hu ye. O man call 7. We yi free 6. Vivin ho, what ne call rings ho. We yi free rings ho. What ne ba chire. Yes, yet ni na afi. But ye be sere. Ma branch no so akwanya kakra. Na ebia enam sa akwanya kakra na wo de be ma no so. Ebetumi ama ne modern bono apega. Me ma umfato ho baako. Patrick Razak. No a player no afa nyina na esere no pa. and or new player said the modern bono a brosubia. And on heart neto transfer we anangoko archie because na boadu on botu boadu instructions. Ntina boadu su ohinhiano. Me no kasa omo prayer na branch any time by Big Joe. Oba ye no. Ni game obedi nka boy. I think any omo presidential cup. Wa me bo ball su kubia. And so obenya winning goal de ma omo. Adentia or experience kakra or league in him. Men kakra or experience or league in him. Still me no kasa onye better player than players able league no. But at least or try say akwenya kakra na coach no dey man no or make good use of it. Into benefit we dey when nimwa me sraw. Yes, on pejanum homene so ndu Kotoko standard. Nanso abante ni nim de no otumi ye o league ni mu. Yes, na brekum Chelsea ye ne he omoje penalty oboshe but at least so be na game no mu a obeba no bibi kakra as a winger. A chopa ne de ma wo. Se fo ni hwe hodon so ne yenhwe. It's Sheriff bo as a winger. Na manko na te ho. No be ka kire me say the modern bono endu Kotoko standard. Obrefasa no me nyintum. Honestly speaking, me nyintum. Eyewo wasede me say obebua no ama the modern bono abasro. Na by so doing no. E be srew se man playing time kakra. Na man playing time wa. Ono so e be catch up. Referee will bless. And ne game na odi ye no. Me de me no kra me kan say. Omodem bono anso ani. Omodem bono to me anso ani. Isan say we see otu ball way a penalty. Nemum imbela friend say imbela de no enye penalty a. Omodem bono anso ani. Big Joe now will say as I say management a report media coming kwa enka ehun hia media coming kwa enka ehun hia Big Joe esan say yesi wonyuma pa ebedu wachi nsentrefo na omo ye nkrom ha omo si omo nim football si obia omo hu se Ghana Blasters penalty ni a clear penalty nemo momu hu se gama de no enye penalty ntie mo referee na sendwem enne e bia ba beto ho omo nkoye omo analysis otena omo mfred the referee assesses no omo form verdict mra makoto confirm we bia nko and players my last comment am de ma mo say you won 8 games you 8 games wafa so lucy yen game na 90% so be relegation. Inti kwa ye ko no ye nya ne bete. Say the attitude we are on be share more than 5. I'm telling you guys. Say to me an koba in spaces say ya on be share more than 5. Inti mo me Kenya ye ho na ye make sure say free optional. E dey ko ye re.
Me ya say lusu game we. Na me see me wo as
yes.
Small spot for
so what happen what can say game no there you lose ya nka because what for the relegation through yen pa there had me na so Big Joe analysis exactly ochina opeu umpeu betem be for 3 points unless say Karela decided say obejina
but Karela away another thing.
Yes, but Ghana football.
Omunya good officiating there, but Ghana football.
Exactly.
At this situation,
exactly.
As Obika was say at this juncture, Uncle for being sawadi no. I know the baby. And the baby. Because Mekai said here about a couple of weeks ago, and I'm named Madam B. Oben current DFA president and near cancer no or I has media and now okay say at that time couple of na me no am say house of folk na aduana na di achi okachem say aduana abeji league no enti be chemba ye no asmo kan say Kotoko beji de ne be chemba abeji
enti enye me wan so
enti ho no na you say careful because house of folk di
enye me wan
league no omuntumi nye.
Oh no. The
only club a bit me
bechem.
No, yen Kotokofo any bechem United.
Any bechem.
A bit me higher yen ourselves and bechem United.
Any bechem. Yes. And Big Joe, do you know one thing? Your players, no. As a CCR, or more say 5 points and a da. They would be a sheet. And to say analysis on the man as far as the points are concerned. Say they grow. Some who they fights are quite a Diana or home. Who they Diana a bay fights are home. Yes. Only me and me say you bay finish hard. Meaning so benefit. And you be kasa ye. Then so kasa ni no. On the field of play, there are some little mistakes here. They are avoidable. Big Joe, may kwenya mo ball. May kwenya mo ball kwetiri. Then so kakra mi nimpa ni say. Big Joe, kakra mi nim as a defender. And they say the ball nam flanks ho. Na se pull out no be banko adia. The best idea is about the fastest way as a defender is a ball game. Say, as I said, the attacking player no, who didn't him. Adentia because any touch, I become the attacking player, and I said the opposing player because of said baby I'm one, and you're closer to the post to me, and I get closer to the goal post, on no advantage, a 90. So what's the boy? She has coffee, but now say, a train ticket to have a call upon him because they're closer to the pole. And what you have to do is to prevent him to touch the ball. I'm asking to prevent the player for touching the ball. Just be a nip behind him. Take a lead.
When the funny things I cause with Twitter, right? On the side of House of supporters, no, what did Omuka?
Yes.
Atukwe was very intelligent. And you said, yeah, I'm do.
Maybe I have
it. Said the last week, yesterday, last 2 weeks, you see, you know. Sa.
I make a choice. Sit your face, Satan for commentator, no. Banye, a TV, a penalty, ma or more, and run Americano. Oh, see, there was a contact, and once there is a contact there, a penalty. But Gamma, there, know how he's described
because he's hypocrite.
Exactly. And not that a person who or more I no more say commentators analyze the games panel guys and we pen who
no be a Kotoko for physical
Kotoko also cry.
It we are doing defend
my green your green, my red in your red. Because no say a contact spot into there is no way Abdulaziz home can gamma. Then atukwe ati na so say once the ho aka no e penalty there then who ni pa na wo te ho awokasa no obi ehun so bi ehun a me kirem ama nkrofo ehun so big job be dem no say no kaka me ka tire in players no say league title no ekuta omo a so say the okan no say be win a ejina omo so sie win ejina omo so management dey say omo ye bia no maye yem megina ha embo management achi wo enne anamoto omoto as far as the league way is concerned. But Yombe Biano, Omaye, Fabu census, friend is saying, virtual challenge, I'm not saying say in abundance, but say Teku say simple crana, they are doing it. The factors in there, a microphone quackers, Enco Stadia, various Stadia, but which of course I know say Congress, and penny for a bit too one among. It's as own to me cotton right to second conte na nkrofo ntena fie no at their comfort zone na teams no so emebre bread the same nipa na water right no o call mindful for so he's paying millions of dollars and the man a friend is saying other clubs now ho no esono de deba na esono kokoba
me mom de no prayer ba ko pe Ghana Football Association say they are Thomas Star Times no for such a $30,000 to Kumasi Asante Kotoko for all our games to be shown in live. $30,000 to Accra House of Folk to show all their games are live. I'm saying how to cry the money about to be an army, you be money in life.
Papa, as I'm speaking to you now, start time decoder. I shot to Ghana.
Says you can't on the Ghana a class in the
they are paying millions. Millions. And the other countries.
Yeah, they are being here coming to.
Opie ni ho obetumi ayi the fact say ne TV rights na abano contribute to 70% of low attendance. Yes, you might be a lover and not a diehard Kotoko supporter. So but yeah, so say Mata Azuma brand over boxing no or kwa also the referee e kan ho e no nako say keep on e ma performance we ye ne aduana ye ne mediema ye ne wafa leg no munya bi omunyanye and so ma nya anye nso a ye benyu ye sia kire omo. I'm telling them, I'm talking to the players. No matter contract amonya na outside someone nyire mo ho anyi league we am the benjamin yes actually because you pay more some dem perifo mo pe bi omo ye Ghana habasa mo the club bi any ho da bi mu ye jimo so eye de mo pe nyina ma mo kama the here free mo ho and say on the field of play bobema for mistakes no aye minimal okay no manya win e de amaye video me das
me das anane uni maria ba ko me ma 5 minutes bi mommy honestly obi am for 5 minutes mommy nka bi for supporters attendance at Baba Yara Sports Stadium enyo
Dijo me supporters also the bia ye baba seremo but this is the time me sere supporter bia bi mo pa ma mo stadium no me sere supporter bia bi because say ye team support ye teams are even or more Europe ye show mo crowd na ye timi tua ye deals with the mom na say woti Kumasi ko Baba Yara Sports Stadium ko support you team na person me say be power che wa me power che wo say league no Kotoko lusu league no na supporter mo ko say na management and the players say they can blame you as a supporter e dey na also ye o contribution be na wo ye to help the team because say ne ebia Baba Yara Sports say about 10,000 supporters and 15,000 supporters Baba Yara Sports there is no way can bail upon at one day because the south in Kwano ebema will referee ubeji but referee new grab pictures no say empty or these people because when him say oye bibia na say opon there will be soldiers and then referee call soldiers for na guiding our omudini PA because when him say we enough security it won't mean any bibia but the supporters will feel the so na se mo tiatem mo ye dedegu a we team le so kwa no kwa e ma we team no popo e ma we team no etimi nya advantage enti now just was it Friday no Champions League Raja ne I think Ali also look at almost stadium they for about say 60,000 but stadium near mama ebia for night it was more than even 70,000 capacity no about 90,000 and no look at that. So why is it that Kotoko supporters team no air winning? Team that first, more good football, more goals, your quality strikers, your quality players. That's a still supporter also at this is how Nene, look at this. South traits and me will be just about 3 hours as a 4 hours to the game. Not take it to matter. No, it wasn't even up to 1,000. It was just closer to 1,000. So that means every supporter square core park was about 1,200. Now look at this. Now wait a minute, bar. Or Befan to say the boy against King Faisal. It will or at the liberty to play any type of football. And that causes it. Supporters more part. Mamu ko blame management. Supporter bia na but na better say we blame obi bia. They can't blame one first. Said then I'm so me the boy me team no. And I said then me no and the Corsi team now and I said the boy in the whole world supporters it play a key role and was stadium attendance. Men can say oh but you virtual challenge into then virtual challenge you are just helping the team. But to support the team to win trophies, you have to go to the stadium, especially those people say, and not the Biameka, and I'm a menka, Yasante Region Circles chairman, where you burglars and useless circles chairman.
Asante Region, Omni Circles chairman, be a jai. Omni National. For now,
there's no problem. Oh, there's no problem. It will be such a day. Only radio for radio for
the time of pound when you're regional secretary.
Obianim say the time of pound, but he young for Abano. He's still leading. They are casting at the man say Asante Region Secretary. What is it? Samuel Wayne, you do Kotokonias, you who are more or Mobile Shenimu, and oh, yeah, about radio. So after Kotokonias or more, apart from the Nakwame, Kwanami, say Friday and Saturday, no, cause some stations, and even David, the PR session, all Kikano Kaka, because promo is also a form. Promo for fine, say supporters say, Nasadia say, of course, but a quiet say, I say, Abia, 2 stations, 3 stations, spend aqua, no. David, their own Kikao Kaka, because Opia radio station be one listeners. At least any nana you need to bet it's at least penny pebi or Musubetima Boa, our Musubetima Quadra stations not quiet that campaign because also ultimately for Europe and to Africa. And can say, once Africa mentality is different, and Utina, they be
Anani. I not Chelsea in Manchester, no Omobola, I know a campaign. And I'm considering
go. I am fine complain.
I am so Omukomunya. Go. And let me know. One thing is Omunya.
Debbie, Mamma, Mamma, so supporters so. Because first near but my catch was a miss started on my catch was a yes so be as beam. But this is also the time so say the Europe they compare Africa now is totally wrong because Europe no they understand the football. And
European American. Make your supporters now. Woman is Chelsea in Real Madrid. One air ball Mukoko channel. I got TV. Hold on. I got TV Hukano. Near not Chelsea. Chelsea. Omu CEO, Miminim or Muko for the crowd. Sir Real Madrid do Savannah. Yanom Betragana radio suko can once a man.
Debbie and I know a different crowd. I know a different thing. Though me inside the supporters was in my submission who see me because was say you pass supported you also be
supported you about one thing one could just take it no for take it about massa me more platform so I can be admit me you free
so supporters they are not serious because the team never when you momo kan obi o ye Kotoko supporters o me ko hwe we match o e na ye ball na ye ball no nya fe wan ko hwe be de na ball na ye fe na ne Kotoko ball o bo no Kotoko ball our born this season. No, tell me how many matches I can say. Bo we the enya fiti and nuti ni stadium. Look at the star players are management diaba. So what's now na mo ye math supporters are. They be na no na mo si Kotoko say has na ya say has. Wa say has. Enti die na mo be say nya mo e de yi mo hanu at this game against Legon Cities where man's uncle. It tells you some more committed supporters. It is not that they be our say me pay 100,000 supporters to the best stadium. No, they don't know. They don't know supporters. Kotoko supporters enemy. They be our mouth. See Lusua ubehu supporters na or Matia Deni na ubehu or write-ups. But team name we near or more stadium. No, you don't see them. Kotoko supporters here kasa too much. Young the need for no informative team. Say the better team be progressing. League no Omuji League na any players in the benefit you and the supporters in the benefit because one young has in this year would be Bruno but players no ombeba ko ebia omo body season after this season ubo say ebia players bear 5 no free no ko but who support and you still remain a supporter till you die. It is a one support team not to win laurels at this time. Na say oh yes main park and I say yeah and I'm and I say and economy no economy this same economy we see people are and no question day spend 100 Ghana cities ebia or the bed ton standing nam ari but in the club the obeka 20 cities ne board. So are you calling yourself a true supporter? Unya supporter. You are just a fan. You are just a spectator. Unya supporter. A supporter, a committed supporter. Anyone, it's a team no crumple. And all the time he supports the team. Mutueska and the custom to support the team. Who even grievances be announced. Maybe I'll be show their displeasure. Be I'll be show actually management. You can go to the stadium. Europe matches supporters no ninja. Look at Manchester United. Omukas omumpe glazer foi omuko stadium but you see on the placards no more dey hear omu show that displeasure no on. So this is the time Kotoko supporters you have nothing to say oh when I say wow be kasa and yentime anje league no and I say no who support and blame yourself first. Don't blame the management, don't blame the players, don't blame the coach. Because who are this in what the boy the number 12 player on the field if you can timi boa my team no e I went to me uncle. Not the be always expected team winning and San Wako, and even the team was winning. I know most of the matches, winning in we didn't see you there. Look at the games apart from the Team United gamer. Yet me about 6,000 supporters as I say since then I drop here 2,000, 3,000. That means you are not committed supporters and you are letting the team down. If you control supporters, more kasa. Munya maf na mo fanye into performance mo fanye into stadium call said the better players no mo attendance na say mo personalities at the stadium no krana e bit ma encourage them because players no omo fita na oni mba the first place omo hu e center line and say omo pia omo the scoreboard any amekum end of the field it omo balance omo gina 10 no mo say center line here omo beka so and then the supporters now let here down and balls also no oh balance supporters so no mo ye dede e dey tower here and ultimate ma that edge no e ma ultimate perform even over your confidence because we boy sometimes school time near your both school team no ye ko ball na say man e bojama no mo do din bojama me say e form crowd na me be miti and which say supporters are really needed at the stadium. It is one corner team no performing a best mali. Now we be now ye math. Some math the chum supporters monkey come on. Na munya sa and some phone sebi and they do baby a mood no. No.
Alan, you are offline. You are off. But you are free.
Big Joe, where the my name Tremonko. On says you can't support us. On says cut across. So, if you say can't in some form, what are Romanos? Pachoa.
Oh, Mississippi.
Manifestia. But Mummy who say your game are any wafano a Saturday. Yami Aduma. You're born a Saturday.
Okay.
And here, just
3 p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m. Saturday. Kotoko against Wafa. Saturday. Nyami Aduma 3 p.m. Eja, start times for ya. Oman eja mu determine my.
Ya tono for more.
Ebo Germany 5 p.m. UK 4. And US.
Near me ya.
Eja.
Near me ya kese pa or omo ade no ho say. Omo and omo the soul writer. Omo edi games no and na omo angles omo de manye no enye enough angles no nye adequate obetumi agina so e dia ma concrete and I say obetumi de agina ho ma men kind of say vivid a conclude case to be honest with you enti emma me anu so say eno enye enough no and no so and the match review panel no ejina so e dey take decisions and a bounce so a final and obiani who are care to know so the catch start time to say but ana na ikase bi many G super sport for ebe cover and how many cameras? More than 8. And I'm more
Then nine cameras.
9. And see, a cover angles in video. A cover angles in front and back. Polechi. And sana angles no. Omo de be akoba. And when ya all the angles. And see, a cover senchi no ashiwe ba ho. You just refer it to the cameras, no. Now, when your decision, no. So a Kotoko near or 10 of once, or a Boffa call has in or 10 of once. That's Bofanga, Coach Benzifa, send me a Mokasa on authority, no. Into one Casanga, a yamofe, cameras, the doa, Mudia Jumano, a yamofe, one voice it out. Some of you campaign there, one voice it out. And my management who say, yes, for the next 3 years, I can't Yanimono. One right in the because any other at the end for 4 more. Name Kunkunte. Yeah, Kunkunte is trouble. So, now, when you're fair, more conscience and I think the whole thing was 10 million.
$10 million
or more. Yeah, and you in cash. Meaning say, and then sorry, and a friend is saying 18 class no, and yes, a year, I think it was it 2 million? Yes, 2 million. But 2 million, no, and you a class no.
Not me bow, a year be 2 million crowd, whatever say 1 million and class
5 years. Me bow 5 years.
At the end, the card there be added a news about 5 million. Because what didn't make us say? Imagine, say
5 million rather. In fact, I'm trying to
check something, right? Wait, start times today don't bet in the class no. There's nothing.
The last time we checked in, Sika class in 15,000. 15,000 was 20,000.
They give them $30,000. 30,000. 30 times 18. $540,000. 540.
Yeah, normally they can so acco to administrative what. Big deal. Me must make a change and say. The lives of young maybe yaw me started here yaw and you know me say yaw what the meaning send here the new deal football mo esitie Kotoko na me tie no groove FM me say the new deal football mo sitie. Into my simple questions and I say, kids, and the yaw into games I have near and the kind of angles are it's not so taking decisions. Start times there no be no more than my there be and the penalties over here 2 angles but no more 2 angles but into okay to be someone in good kakra. Then let me come to the supporters before my end the conversation. Supporters. The young for Seremo. At the end, we say, "Ye po, ye ba be here." Kakra be to me say, "Ye de kakra beba na ebia virtual seater. What ya ba ko anami no anami ensambi na say, eno ne ade aye be to me aye. Dia ka bia no ye mo amofi because me impossible to me for data. Ne bo wani mo kakra e de share e ma wo internet so 20 Ghana there. And Kotoko support us. And they no big Joe. And Tia Benyan say, and the Padodo so say, almost free stadium, no more bar at the game in the year. Among Koyano, I had the amount because of transportation system. Okay. Me say, Senyame Adumna season will query, not say, yes, stakeholders meeting. Madam suggestion betuja. Say, Yene, you may call be in Casa, a shine echo no, Yene be in Casa. And answer, not timer, I can't send it. Say, Liverpool went to me high 28 buses. No more transporting Nipa at the cop. Maintain say a broyer so, a man near Bob Waseno. No more there, a lolo cars, buses see the cop. And to Mrs. say, Sikai answer the better ticket, you know. At the ama, and you are only be no more there. I didn't know, Yan say, any transported you may call me better. About time say, Obabijina, a hashay. no afa nipa ai wo bro no we so a omoko stadium e de omako na don hiri mienu so no wafa omofri ha e de omako akosi ba bia ofa onyina wo kwan so because enye trotro ofa from one point na de omako akosi stadium ofri stadium na de omako back to where you pick them from nanka at least your companies be on bet me subsidize and on bet so ama yen because me did say the father no sasien so a omo cafe transport 70 and then mo akwanya no monko na say yenya 10-20 buses kra na fe ye no sasie ye no pilot basis na no sasie ne be ya nanka he e adwenche me did say no so betumi aboa na my encourage supporters say baby a yedru no eye menu mienu ena sese e quarter players na chi no mo hunu se omo wo friends edom e wo machi a omo nso no e chi omo up na se ja omo ne etena fie because e be he no start time so say de e he no amanoni na so be he no fie sa de a e ko ba ne sa away team no ba neutral ground no ababeto no because obi ante ho into betumi aye de ope but so ma venue no eye intimidative ba at the end of the day no and no put fear at the two almost so Sramwara o me ntwen say yemfa Gamma emetra radio station yemfa na ya ambonsa enkotra radio station ansa na maba eno no 777 milie nyame anim ne entasomo ya be no me no asede say yeko na ekota o machi nyame adom a seda se ne ye ba mpamcho wa fabu sense of no hunkomo Yebedi. And like I said, no, or how be a free focus, link up, will be up. Now, you share to me about, especially so.
Yeah, Legon Cities go 1, 2, 3. Let's go number 1 for Legon Cities.
Super penalty.
With the MC for aha, any did you ready in the BC? Nyamia Duma, Nasa Dumia, Saturday, Yen I be share, Ewaha. Now I start to edge so you your match any West Africa Football Academy, wafa. Eddie betting time so Nyamia Duma Saturday. If we are Moody Besse Shawaha. Now, more be a man who the football is Saturday, win, lose, and draw. But the house for Moncasa, Moncasa, and no see a part. Yeah, and no see a part of why and I said me yet me improve. And no, ever boy, so we 7 never Shigua, and I won't necessarily ye. It to me the minimum say, a year prosper, not the Ogum, or any Rantiano. Be able to be at the Amas Anticotico. Indeed, Yamin come
in our benefit we trust.
Namia Duma, Saturday, Yebisha, Mama by, na Mamu be a man who, and you may be why.